Bandai Namco and their next-gen only game.
Thank God they're getting out of that cross-gen crap, man. My gosh.
Oh, yeah. We have Tekken 8. Isaiah, let's hear some brief first impressions from a filthy casual.
Oh, don't even go there, man.
Of not only the trailers, but also from the gameplay that you have seen with your special eyes.
Yeah, man. And for the viewers listening, man, that's a joke on me because, you know, I wanted those old Naruto contact lenses, like the Sharingan and the Rinnegan. And so I say in my videos, man, that whenever I have the Rinnegan whenever I need to use game sense when I'm in my gameplay sessions, man. And I'm sweating it up in my Herman Miller body chair, so. Hey, but let's get on to these first impressions, man. We all know the gameplay looks pretty, man. Let's not even joke about it, man. Unfortunately, all the gameplay videos on YouTube showcase upscale 1080p gameplay, but, you know, looking at the intro interactions from the trailers, the game looks like a movie, man. It looks like a movie. So the cinematics are on point. I didn't have any playtime with Tekken 7, but the more I watched, the more I desired to become a pro league gamer and get on the Evo tournament stage and fool around with all the characters to find my main, man.
Oh wow, let's not choke on our ambitions there, buddy. Oh my gosh! Shout out to the Star Wars fans that know where that's from. Anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, the personalized intros and dialogues are great in any fighting game that includes them. You know, MK1 has this as well, but they're just voice lines instead of distinct interactions with animations. And Law's still doing his best Bruce Lee imitation, man. He even looks like him now, so. And from what I can tell, the soundtrack is gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire, man. And, you know, I hope they find a way to incorporate the announcer from the trailers into the final game.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I need those vocal cords in my life, bro. Like, I need them, man.
Yeah, he's fire, bro. He's fire. I've put some time into Tekken, and the community is hyped for this one. I can only imagine what's going to go down in Japan when this game drops. I'm not the guy who can go ham with every character on the roster. My main is Leroy, and that's really only because I do Wing Chun in real life. Next up would be King, but most characters have the same foundations, but certain moves are shifted around to accommodate the heat smash, so small changes that are going to lead to more offensive play. Mishimas will still be Mishimas, but subtle changes like combo fills, screw attacks, and splats are reworked to be more accessible to the fan base. Moving into the heat element of the game, Tekken 8 introduces character uniqueness. So for fellow Tekken 7 players, there was a feeling where, well, I'll describe the feeling for you. Once you learn a couple characters and you pretty much had a sense of all the rest of the roster's kit and how it was going to flow within the game system. With Tekken 8 and the heat system, you get about 10 seconds worth of Goku Ultra Instinct ability, and you're popping off in your opponent's face. And you get to access new moves, and that's really what makes this game system different from Tekken 7. So yeah, you're gonna have to learn the game's mechanics, from the power crushes to absorb attacks, or counterattacking to enable a heat engager. And what's really interesting in this game is you have to learn your character's specialized combos that lead into heat engagers to do more damage. You know, whiff punishments, wall combos, launchers. Guys, it's going to be crazy to process all the game's mechanics. And don't get me wrong, the heat mode really makes the game more accessible to all players, which I believe is a common goal for all the fighting games in the 2023 and 24 year. Street Fighter does this really well with the drive mechanism, and if I'm really being honest, I believe that Street Fighter 6 is going to be the new standard for fighting games. That's a hot take.
It is,
That's
man.
a hot take, but the game is very polished and very, very fun. So Let's hope Tekken 8 brings the heat.
Oh man, I see what you did there, man.
Yeah, you know you like it. You know you like it.
I give you credit on that one. That's nice, man.
Yeah, I got the mic skills, bro. You already know.